go. So I know everybody's listening to me at this point. Okay, we're going to create a YouTube video. Come closer on me. You know by now that you cannot be in the video. Jonathan knows to keep the camera on me or whatever I'm pointing to. You can be voices in the audience answering my questions, but you cannot be, the camera cannot be on you. We all know that part. Okay? Once I'm done with the YouTube video, then we'll do like we always do. I'll take the camera, and then you guys will be on video recordings. Okay, so here we go. Big day. Debate number 2. Take a deep breath. Debate number 2. You did well the first time, so that means to me you'll probably do even better this time. Hotspot debating. Come on over here, Jonathan. Hotspot debating, derived from the film Great Debaters, as we well know. Proposition. What is your proposition, ladies and gentlemen? What is your proposition? No, that's your propositional question. What is your proposition? That is your propositional question. Give me the beginning, the proposition. School uniforms, thank you. Okay, you start with a proposition. Remember that? One day you'll be voting. They have a proposition to put on the ballot. Once it's on the ballot, we create a propositional question. Now tell me the question, Zach P. Now tell me the question.
Jessica, should we have uniforms?
Who?
Students at each one of each middle school have dress codes and have to wear uniforms.
Okay, one issue. What is the issue? Stick to it, Sarah.
Should students at NSBMS be required to use uniforms?
Oh.
Okay, you should have your notebooks open to page 18 and 19. You should have these papers that are over here, which are your formative assessments, in front of you. These are not trick questions. Okay, we're going over the directions and everything leading up to this day. Leading up to this day. We have affirmative side, which is on this side of the room. We have a negative side, which is on that side of the room. You're both oppositions. That means you're both against each other. When one is speaking, the other team should be doing what, somebody?
Writing.
Writing what?
Writing a rebuttal.
Rebuttal. Okay? Listening and preparing your rebuttal. Next, can you win any debate or any argument with conjectures or faulty premises? Period 2? No. What do you need to win a debate? Evidence. Evidence, evidence, evidence. Everything else is just hearsay. First word out of your mouth, speakers, should be what when you get in this spot?
Resolve.
Resolve. Okay? We have that part down. All this plays a part. Your ethos, logos, and your pathos, it all plays a part. I'll explain that to you again or reinforce it once again. On this side, Selena, you were absent. Well, you weren't for this. On page 18 in your notebook, you responded to uniforms. First, we started on the individual level. On page 18 in your notebook, you answered 4 questions. Thank you, Jonathan. Then we went to reading a close read on uniform opinion. Still at a springboard. We did a close read. You marked it, so I hope that you used it in your research for pro and con, our neutral commentary. Selena, what you missed is that on the day before research, we did a T-chart for the proposition as a class, like we've done before. We created 5 affirmative reasons and 5 negative reasons. Then after that, we did a vote. And that leads you to where you're at now, on what side of the room. Within your teams, you created your own thesis statement, using your notes from previous debate. Shake your head, act like you're alive. There we go, yes. I know you're anxious to get started, believe me. And I know your anxiety is building, so I'm just going over this real quick. So make sure you have, any questions, you get it done, because once I take the camera, you're on you guys got it. Anyways, grading, but nothing new. When you're up here, you're speaking to your audience. You're using some tone, what? In your voice, you're using what? Do you talk like this all the time? If you do, will you win the debate? No. You better put some tone, some, fortitude in it, some perseverance, so you can get your resolve. Okay. And then, after I finish recording, on Monday, I'll download it over the weekend. On Monday, you'll watch yourself, which is always, comical, but nice, as I watch myself on YouTube, and you'll reflect. And that's what led us to today. when we did the last debate. Most students enjoyed it. That's why we're here today. Now, here's the let me tell you a couple mistakes from last time. Point to the floor. Hotspot debating. Pay attention to this part. This is where your scribes and people on your team help you out. If your speaker gets up here and they start like losing it, they don't have a composure together and like, or they just freeze up, stop and move out of the box. Once you move out of the box, the other team has to come up. So you want to come up here, say what you have to say, and get out of the box. So you know we're moving fast once we start. Okay, once we start, we're moving fast. Just don't get up here. I remember last time Tiffany got up here and she spoke too much. Okay? Get out of the box and put the next person up here. Make sure I understand all things. Okay, formatives leading up to your summative, which is today. You have index cards like I know you need. You can talk among your groups. Make sure you don't talk too loud because you don't want the other side hearing you. There should be steady movement around. No speaking to the judges at any time. Don't even try to coerce them. You will not find out the results till Monday. Get it out of your system now. Okay? They know not to talk to you. Anyways, I think that let me cover my notes real quick, make sure I covered everything. Terminology, I want to hear the terminology you've learned. Gestures, make sure they're appropriate. And I've said that already. Okay, so, looking at me, but this is your last chance. Thumbs up if you know what you're doing for the rest of the period. Let me see them. Because once we turn off the camera, I'm going to give you 3 minutes to do what you need to do. And affirmative side, you already know you're going first. You're going first. Honey, look over there. You're like double them. Okay? Okay, it's a wrap. Good luck.